Hi, this is Dr. Kathleen Hallinan, and we are continuing with our weight loss vlog. So, this is my summer edition. I'm going to go over with you some tricks because I'm constantly having people come in and giving me their stories about how summer is derailing their weight loss efforts, but I'm going to tell you what to do so that that does not happen to you, okay? So, I have my board again. I did it in blue because that seemed like a summer color. So, summer rules. Now, the very first one is early workout. It is, even up here in New York, it's 90 degrees plus. It was, I think, 98 degrees today. You can't wait until the middle of the day to work out. So you need to get up early before the sun is high in the sky and get your workout done, get your exercise, unless you're working in a nice cool gym. But if you're doing anything outside like biking or running or whatever, get up early. And there are a lot of tricks to this. You know, this is a mental game. So if you can do this, you know, when your alarm goes off and you would much rather be staying in bed an extra half an hour, tell yourself, I am not going to feel any better half an hour from now if I stay in bed, which is always true, okay? You know that if you hit that snooze and you stay in bed the extra half hour, do you really feel better after that? No, you don't. So, so just get up the half hour early and do your workout early. And have yourself set up to succeed. So have things at the end of your bed, have your workout gear at the end of your bed so you can just crawl out of bed, get into your stuff and go and do your 30 minutes. Just try to get in 30 minutes if you can. And if you can do that, then you're ahead of everybody else. You got your workout done before it gets up to 90 degrees and it's humid out and you're really battling the summer elements. Okay, so that is rule number one. So these are the next two rules. This is, everybody has cookouts and people bring food and everybody's doing this kind of summer stuff. If you set simple rules for yourself, then you will be able to avoid the weight creep that comes up with summer. And I guarantee you there's a winter edition of this too, because that's when we have Thanksgiving and Christmas and whatever other holidays you want to kind of throw in there. So make sure that you set little rules for yourself with summer events. So number one is very simple. There will be hot dogs, there will be hamburgers. Don't take the bun. Just take the hot dog or hamburger. And to go a little further than that, just take half. I bet most of the time you can get away with half of a hamburger because probably most people make them the size of, you know, two portion sizes. So take half and leave the bun. You can put, you know, you can put mustard on it. You can put relish on it. Keep the ketchup to a minimum because ketchup's one of the first ingredients in ketchup is sugar. So use the condiments that don't really add a lot of calories. Pickles are fine, and like I said, mustard is really no calories, so that's fine. So season things with the stuff that has no calories, and then really just take half. If there's whatever it is that you want to try, portion it out. So whatever first went through your mind that you were going to have half of whatever you were going to put on your plate. So tiny little bits if you want to taste things that people are making for cookouts or parties or graduation or summer events. Just have little bits. And then when you're done, make sure you ask yourself, am I full? And if you're full, you don't need to go back for more. That's it. You're satisfied, you're good. And I would tell you the next thing is lots of water. Lots of water, and a lot of people like to put some lemon in their water. Lemon or acidifying the water, and you can do this with actually apple cider vinegar seems to have some satiating effects. So try that, and if you have that right before you eat, you will be inclined to eat less. Okay, so those are some summertime tricks. And my last little push here on this episode is I've been noticing a lot of the commercials for diabetes medications, and this is killing me. So the diabetes, there's a commercial in it that talks about how diabetes, and we're just everyday people. They're trying to kind of trick you with this messaging that if you have diabetes, that's just normal, and then we're going to sell you more stuff for your diabetes. Well, Diabetes is not something that you have to have. Diabetes is not like getting cancer where it just, you really, although we're knowing that now more and more cancers, actually, obesity is a risk factor for the development of quite a few cancers, including breast and colon. So, and that may be my next talk about how obesity and weight impacts your cancer risk. But for right now, let's stick with diabetes. Diabetes, type 2 diabetes, not type 1, because type 1 is either a genetic or an exposure issue, and that's something you have no control over. But type 2 diabetes is completely preventable, and it completely occurs because of weight. So do not fall into this trick or trap where these the drug manufacturers are making you think that you just got diabetes just because you got it, and so you have control over whether you have diabetes or not. All of the things that we've gone over, high protein, low carb, calorie restriction, doing Weight Watchers, Atkins, South Beach, bumping up your exercise routine, all of these things, using phentermine or Contrave or any of these medications that help you lose weight. These are all ways that you can actually get yourself back down out of diabetes by losing weight, because then once the weight is off, you're not insulin resistant anymore. And as a matter of fact, if you're trying to lose weight while you have diabetes, and if you notice you're battling low sugars, you by all means should cut your medication for your diabetes down so that it's okay to have sugars that are a little bit higher, high 100s, low 200s, if need be, for a short period of time to allow you to lose weight so that you're not battling what's called hypoglycemia or low blood sugar. So do not fall into this trap that you think you must have diabetes just because you had no control. You do have control. You can completely have control over this, and you can get yourself out of it, presuming that you haven't had it for a long period of time, because sometimes after a while the damage has been done. So, all right, so this is my summer talk, and I hope this has been helpful. You guys are all doing great. Good questions, and I hope you're all enjoying your summer. Okay? Thank you.